every single day I wake up with so much pain and anger at the situation that I left myself in, all by my own doing. It was no one else's fault but mine. Sure, other people were involved, outside factors, but I just kept throwing myself a pity party. Absolutely unacceptable. And for years and years and years, I finally feel like I'm at a place now where I see the light. I realize what's happening. I'm taking a stand. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. It was so freaking hard that for years, I was just running away from my insecurities, running away from the things I didn't want to think about, running away from all the problems deep, deep down that I would just ignore. I couldn't even look myself in the mirror. It was that bad. And I absolutely hated being alone. I would do everything I could to not be alone, whether that was having friends around, trying to be with people. I just couldn't be left alone with my own thoughts because they were just too painful. And instead of confronting them, instead of trying to do anything about it, I just tried to numb the pain, doing drugs, alcohol, both, you name it, just constantly. And for a long time, I thought, hey, maybe if I get a better job, I start making more money, that's going to solve my problems because then I will be happy. I won't be so destitute. And that happened, and nothing changed really. I felt a little better, but it's just masking the pain. You're still not looking directly at what is the problem. And for years it was like that. For years, just ignoring it, just running away, couldn't be alone. Any moment that I had to be alone, I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Now drown myself out watching YouTube videos, TV, junk content, calling people, just anyone who would give me an ear. But the funny thing is you might have some good friends, you might have some parents, you might have people around you who are willing to listen to your bull crap. First of all, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear your bull crap. They don't want to hear you whine, bitch, moan. They don't want to see you just fill your head with thoughts of self-destruction and try and vent it out. That doesn't help anybody. But even if they do that, praise them for being patient enough with you. You still have 24 hours in the day where all you have is you in your head. What are you saying to yourself? How do you speak to yourself? Oh, I'm crap. I'm nothing. I'm nobody. Toxic thoughts, devil thoughts. And you become so depressed and so insecure that you can't get yourself to do anything. Nothing. You can't get out of bed. You can't read a book. You can't work out. You can't eat healthy. Everything that you know what to do, that is going to make you better, you just can't do it. You can't lift a finger. And I lived that life for years, just running away. And the more you go through it, the more you realize just how alone you are. And I'm making this video because being alone, I've found, is an incredible blessing. I lost someone super, super important to me, someone who I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with, when I had no idea who I was, no personality, no character. I had no life. The only thing that gave me anything was that person. And then they left too. And so I literally had nothing. All I had was my insecurities, my thoughts, my hindsight, looking into the past. Oh, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. Oh, if only this, if only that. And that is the worst way you could possibly think. You need to cut that shit out right now because it's not helping. And it took me years to realize it. And I just hope and pray that anyone going through this can realize this faster than I did. Because I think it finally clicked. It took a long time. And I still have a hard time being alone sometimes. Last night, all my friends went partying, hanging out with their girlfriends, and I'm just at home alone. And I decided I'm not going to drink, I'm not going to do drugs, I'm not going to go out and party. I'm going to go to bed early and wake up early and hit the gym and stay hard and try to do everything I can to move my life in a better direction. But I had to sit there alone. And when you're alone, your thoughts start to fester. And that's all they do. And you have to control your mind. I know it's easier said than done. It's a difficult thing to do. There's so many people out there suffering, incredible suffering in silence and have no one. And I'm telling you, being alone, that's where the magic happens. You have to sit in it. You have to sit in this bathtub of just shit. You have to take note and hold yourself accountable and take an itinerary of everything that's going on and all your thoughts and why you're saying these things. And you have to put that behind you and move forward. You have to do something. And I know it's not glamorous. Maybe you're fat and overweight. Maybe you lost someone you love, a girlfriend, a spouse, friends, family, someone passed away. And you just think, oh, if only this, if only that. I know it's not glamorous. If you're overweight, going to the gym one day is not going to change anything. Going to the gym 2 days, 3 days, a month, you'll start to see gradual changes, sure. But you have to stick it out month after month after month. And you got to run away from the pain. It's going to be a lonely road. People are suffering their own battles. They don't want to be around other people suffering. They want to be around people who make them feel good about themselves. They want to be around people who shine light. And the only way you can do that is if you have a good understanding of who you are and what you stand for, and have confidence in yourself. Confidence that you did the hard things, that you're doing the right things, that you're moving forward every day. So move forward. Stop being a bitch. I had a phone call the other day. I literally almost relapsed because pain came and reared its head so violently against me. And this mentor of mine talked to me, and he literally, know what he said? He said, stop being a pussy. And as I sat there on the verge of breaking down, he's right. I am being a pussy. I'm going back to oh, woe is me. Oh, if only this, if only that. Oh, I wish it was this way. And that doesn't get you anywhere. That doesn't move you forward. And when you sit alone, you have two options. You can either bury the pain, be alone, live in the past, or you can sit there and accept the insecurities, accept your faults, accept your mistakes, full accountability, and decide I'm going to do something to move the needle forward just a little bit more. So let's do it. It's the weekend. Let's go into next week, balling. Do whatever you got to do. Eat healthy. Don't eat those chips. Yeah, I wanted to eat chips last night. God, so bad. I didn't. And it's tough. Every day is tough. But we'll get there. So let's freaking go. I believe in you guys. Love y'all.